Why, hello, everybody.
Hello. Night and day, you are the one. Only you need the moon and under the sun. Whether near to me or far, it's no matter, darling, where you are. I think of you night and day, day and night. Why is it so that this longing for you follows wherever I go? In the roaring traffic's boom, in the silence of my lonely room, I think of you night and day, night and day, under the height of me. Such a hungry yearning burning inside of me, and this torment won't be through till you let me spend my life making love to you day and night, night and day. Hello, hello, friends. Welcome, welcome. We're the Bylines, streaming to you from YouTube and Facebook, and Wyatt is on both. No, he's on YouTube. He came over to YouTube. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Warren Ball. Yes, we've got some celery and celeriac going on up here. Hello, Wyatt. How are you, Wyatt? Hello, Chip. How's it going? Well, we're very excited to be here and to be streaming and featuring some Scottish tunes this evening. But before we get into those, we've got a few fall tunes to share with you.
Yes, did everybody feel the change of season quite as abruptly as we did here in the Pacific Northwest? Oh my goodness. 80 degrees too. Yeah, dropped about 20 degrees overnight, it felt like.
Kyle, oh, you guys are in Yakima. Nice. Thanks for checking in. How's it going? Hope you guys are gonna have a good gig tonight. We gotta do a collab again when those guys get done with the fair season.
Absolutely.
That was so much fun. Okay, let's do some autumn leaves. Emily Mercado. Hello, sis. How are you? Good to see you. Set 15 of 30. Oh, my lordy. Good for you.
Get it, Kyle. Get it.
Yes. Halfway.
But who's counting, right? Set 15 to 30, but who's counting?
Yeah. Hey, Dave T. How you doing? Good to see you. The autumn leaves drift by the window. The autumn leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, those summer kisses, the sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear a winter song. But I miss you most of all, my darling. When autumn leaves start to fall, kisses, the sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, the days grow long, and so I'll hear a winter song. But I miss you most of all, my darling. When autumn leaves start to fall, when autumn leaves start to fall. Go. Little
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Happy to have you along on our once a month YouTube stream.
That's right.
But if once a month is not enough for you, well, you can always come out and check us out in person, or you can join us on Twitch.
That's right.
And the best way to get hooked up with all our social information is to come to the TheBylines website.
That's right.
There you will find all our dates, all our social platforms, all our music, everything you would ever want to know about Byline-dom.
Byline-dom. Okay, we have, we're going to do our fall song that was inspired by the lyrics from Autumn Leaves. And then we'll get into some of the Scottish tunes. Well, yeah, we'll get into it. Yeah. Okay. Muted sunlight caught a chill. Squirrels scatter, buses fill, holding on to something warm, watching trees perform. And it all moves so fast, I already know the colors won't last, the leaves let go. If I could stop time from passing by, I'd wrap up in October sky, and each branch would stay full and bold. They'll fall away, but today I live in red and gold. Every autumn will I learn, though I know it will return. And this moment that I will spend, I'll be here and at the end. And when it all moves so fast, I already know the colors won't last, the leaves will let go. If I could stop time from passing by, I'd wrap up in October sky. Each branch would stay full and bold. They'll fall away, but today I live in red and gold. they'll fall away. But today I live in red and gold. Go. Hello, Mama. How you doing? How's everybody? It's already fall. The leaves haven't quite changed, but they're getting close. They're getting close.
Yeah, I can feel it. Every time I step outside, I look up. Is it time?
I know.
Not quite yet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is very exciting because about 5 months ago, let's say 5 months ago,
Okay.
Mariana and I were sitting across the table having dinner, and we said to each other, Mariana, what if you went to Scotland to check out the Edinburgh Fringe Festival? And as soon as it came out of our mouth, I don't remember who said it, but as soon as one of us said it, we knew it was the right thing to do.
Well, I mean, the real story is like, we were like, what if we went to Scotland? And then we were trying to figure out, all the details. And then you were like, what if you went by yourself and I got to stay here? And then both of us were like, yes.
Exactly. Because we didn't know what to do. We only had enough miles for one ticket.
Yep.
What do we do with Coda?
Yeah.
What
it just made sense.
It just made sense. So as soon
So I had to sacrifice and go all by myself.
She flew coach even.
Well, of course. I've never flown anything but coach. Someday. But come on. Anyway, I had a great time. And I saw 16 shows while I was there. And I'm counting.
Wait. Before you do,
Yeah.
Mariana, for those uninitiated, what is the Edinburgh Fringe Festival?
Well, so hi Des, welcome in. So it's a festival that takes place in Edinburgh, Scotland, and it's a music, dance, comedy, theater, cabaret, magic, all different kinds of shows. And there are literally over 3,000 shows happening.
Over 3,000 shows. Wow.
I've never been in a busier place, and I used to work in Times Square, so it was just packed with people. But also, I felt like very well run because so there's shows going on all day long, and the shows are like £5 to £10 each. So they're very affordable. Once you get there, you can see a lot of stuff. It's all pretty centrally located. So I could walk, from show to show to show, and then, pop in, get a drink, and then go see another show, and then do all that thing. So I had an amazing time. Everything I saw was phenomenal. Pretty much everything I saw was phenomenal. And I saw music, I saw stand-up, I saw a dance show, I saw theater, and then I even saw something over at there's another festival going on there called the International Festival, which is kind of more of the classical, like bigger groups that come. And that was in like a 3,000 seat place. So that was a very different vibe.
Because most of the shows you saw were between...
I would say between like 20 people and like 300.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's only a couple that were big, like 300 seats. So yeah, they were normally smaller
shows. Yeah.
And then the very last night I was there, the festival was over, and I just sat in a pub and heard some locals play mandolin and violin and guitar, and that was really fun. So I had something going, some kind of show was going on for me.
And it was exciting for me because every afternoon I would get a call from Mariana, and it would be like 1 in the morning, and it'd be just the afternoon for Coda and I, and we'd hear about everything that she did that day.
Yeah.
And so it was like I got to vicariously be there and hear about all the shows and things like that. So
it was tons of fun, and I learned a lot about the festival. So it goes on for 3 weeks, and so everyone who's there they're doing their show every single night for 3 weeks. Say, it's usually they're an hour. So, but like every day, if your show's at 3 p.m. or if your show's at 8 p.m., you're doing that every single day.
Amazing.
And then you have to promote it during the day, pass out flyers. Some people busk in the streets and then they go do a show. So it's a really intense experience, and all the artists are basically kind of funding it and putting it on all on their own.
Yeah.
So it was fascinating. Hello, Sue. And yes, watching and listening for Dawn too, sending tons of love for you. And, there's a little something at the end for you. So if you're going to be here all night, got something for you. And by all night, I mean for an hour.
Yeah, we're on 25. Oh,
I know, we got to get some more songs.
We got to get some more songs in.
No more boring talky stories. Okay. So when I was there one night, there's a street called Southbridge, and it was really busy. It's where all the buses run. And it was nighttime, people are partying, they're seeing shows, they're running around. And it was right before the blue supermoon. It was like almost completely full, and it looked humongous. And I just kind of had this moment, and then I saw someone else across the street do the same thing. This woman, she was like, oh, just kind of like stop people in their tracks in this wild, busy street. So I decided to write a song about this experience while I was there. And I also thought that since I was in Scotland, that I should make it sound a little like it might have come from the tradition of some of the songs that I heard while I was there.
I think you did a great job. Mission accomplished.
Oh, and one more thing about this song. My mom and also my grandma before her used to sing us a song when we go to bed, and it went like this. I see the moon sees me, the moon sees the one I long to see. So God bless the moon, and God bless me, and God bless the one I long to see. So.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It was really sweet. And this is also inspired by that. On Southbridge, the buses are running all night. The pubs are all full. The moon's big and bright, but nobody sees it. They plow through the street. There's shows and there's flyers, new people to meet. But it keeps on shining till one woman swoons. Look, everyone, the beautiful moon. Just for a moment, look up from your cup. The moon, look up, look up. So drink all the whiskey, put on your shows, run through the streets, how quickly life goes. Just don't forget, whether harvest or blue, when you see the moon, it sees you. Almost shines brighter and seems rather proud to get recognition above this wild crowd. Seekers of magic and festival loves, create all your beauty, but look up above, 'cause it keeps on shining till one of us swoons. Look, everyone, the beautiful moon. Just for a moment, look up from your cup. The moon, look up, look up. So drink all the whiskey, put on your shows, run through the streets, how quickly life goes. Just don't forget, whether harvest or blue, when you see the moon, it sees you. The ones playing lead, the ones who sit in the riders, the seekers who don't quite fit in, your bright, happy faces and sad, lonely hearts, all that you are, the best and worst parts, on us it keeps shining, oh how we swoon, look everyone, the beautiful moon, just for a moment, look up from your cup, the moon, look up, so drink all the whiskey, put on your shows, run through the streets, how quickly life goes. Just don't forget, whether harvest or blue, when you see the moon it sees you. When you see the moon it sees you. There we go. That is The Moon Sees You. And we released that on Patreon. So if you want a video of that, you can join Patreon. Although I think a lot of you are already on there. But there we go. There's Patreon.
Yes. And Marianne, I think that's a wonderful song you wrote.
Thank you. We wrote.
I barely did anything. I said, hey, would you change the word if to or? No, I can't remember what it was. I did the most minor of editing. Beautiful, beautiful song.
Oh. Well, so someone that I saw on this trip, who was really great. He was busking in the street. His name is Kieran White, and here's his album cover and show cover. Scotland Has It All.
So you saw him busking on the street.
I saw him busking.
Okay.
And his name is pronounced Kieran. And he told me that it's a Gaelic word for the dark one, which is not him at all. He's the nicest guy I've ever met in my life. But, and I happened to see him and then run into him when he was passing out flyers because he was busking and he had a show in a pub. So he was trying to get folks to come in. I grabbed one of his flyers. We chatted for a little bit. I thought it was super nice. And I went to his show. Now his show was in a room called the Wee Room in a pub. And this was one of the ones that was like 20 people. We were like butt to butt, crammed in this little spot. And, you know, he's only like in his 20s, but he was playing all these old traditional Scottish tunes. And he passed out. Actually, I have it here. He passed out like this little pamphlet with like translations for some of the Scottish words and some explanations. And he even sang a song that his dad wrote. And he was just so charming and such a great musician. And we've been on touch on Instagram and stuff. So it was really cool to meet him and go to his show. And this was the first time he'd ever done the Fringe. And
he's from not Edinburgh.
He's from Glasgow.
He's from Glasgow.
Mm-hmm. Which he told me I should go visit, and I didn't have a chance, but maybe next time. So look him up. You can find his music wherever you stream. And I actually talked to him about being a guest, but he wasn't available to get it to us as quickly as this, but maybe someday we'll do a digital collab with him.
That would be fun.
Hello, Jeff. Welcome.
Hello, Jeff.
Nice. Oh, wonderful. You're in the plane. Amazing. Oh, that's so great. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. The magic of technology. So we're going to do a couple tunes that I heard at his show. And this song is called Caledonia, and it is the Gaelic name for Scotland. Or what the Romans called it.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, hi, Dick and Amy. And about partway through, I'm going to start a little slideshow.
Nice.
With pictures from the trip. So
we spare no expense on this stream. The production that goes in. We're so excited the writer's strike is over too, because our writers will finally get back to work.
Writers, yeah. Oh my gosh.
All right, here we go.
Okay. I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me in these last few days. I've been afraid that I might drift away. So I've been telling old stories and singing songs that make me think about where I came from. And that's the reason why I seem so very far away. Oh, but let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, and now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I ever had. Oh, I have moved and I've kept on moving. Proved the points that I needed proving. Lost the friends that I needed losing. Found others on the way. Oh, I have tried and I kept on trying. Stolen dreams, yes, there's no denying. I've traveled far with conscience flying, somewhere with the wind. Oh, but let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, and now I'm going home. If I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I ever had. Now I'm sitting here before the fire, the empty room and the forest choir, the flames that could not get any higher. They've withered, now they've gone. But I'm steady thinking my way is clear. I know what I will do tomorrow when the hands are shaking and the kisses flow. I will disappear. Oh, let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, and now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I ever had. Caledonia's been everything I ever had. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that song is just, whew. It's so pretty. One of my students actually sang that, David.
Yes, David. Yes.
Yeah. So there you go. That's a Scottish ballad. And now, okay. A little lesson for everybody.
Okay, a little lesson.
We're gonna do it. Okay.
Is this a dialect lesson?
Kind of. Okay, so this next song, and I'm gonna put the chorus lyrics up for you. But this song is called the Geely Peace Song.
What?
I know. It was written in the 60s, but it's written about a time in Scotland, kind of post World War II, when a lot of people from the country who used to live in these tenements, kind of these like closer knit communities and smaller buildings, were moved to the city and ended up in these big high rises.
Council flats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what used to happen when they lived in the country and the kids all knew each other, and they used to be playing, and their moms, if they got hungry, would throw sandwiches out the window to the kids. And a sandwich in Scottish is called a piece, and geely is jelly. So a geely piece is a jelly sandwich. So, and there could be all different kinds of pieces.
Right.
Okay. So this song is from the perspective of a kid. It's kind of a humorous, satirical song that is talking about how, now that they're in this high rise, their moms can't throw them sandwiches anymore. Or maybe their dads, I'm assuming. Their parents can't throw them sandwiches anymore because it's too high. And they're imagining, well, what would happen if they decided to throw? Well, he does say my mom, basically, throughout the song. What would happen if his mom threw the sandwich, and kind of goes through these funny scenarios. So, okay, hang on.
Are we gonna learn the chorus?
Should we learn the chorus really quick? Yeah, let's learn the chorus. Okay. And I'll sort of translate it for you. Okay. So here's the chorus. Oh, you canny means, oh, you can't fling pieces out a 20-story flat, which means you can't throw sandwiches from a 20-story apartment building.
Yes.
700 hungry weans will testify to that. Weans, children. If it's butter, cheese, or jelly, if the bread is plain or pan, and now pan actually means plain means they used to cook bread side by side, like a bunch of loaves at once. So you wouldn't get crust in the middle. You'd only get it on the top and the bottom.
On the bottom, okay.
That's plain. Pan or pan is all, the bread we know today. Crust all the way around. Okay. And that was kind of more posh.
That was more posh. Okay.
So that's the story of that.
That's the bread I get.
That's the bread. The odds against it reaching Earth are 99 to 1. 99 to 1. Okay. Should we sing it once, or should we just go for it?
Let's go for it. It repeats enough.
It's going to repeat over and over and over again. And I am, I'm not going to I'm going to say the Scottish words in this song, and there are a lot of them, but they sound very similar to what the words would sound like in English. So I think you'll be able to follow. Like flare is floor, not gone out to play anymore, kind of stuff like that. So I think you'll be able to pick it up. There's one thing called, let's see, Hovis Brune is brown bread. And the Clydesdale Reds are like a group of revolutionaries from that time. That should be all you need to know. Then you can follow along.
You can clap or stomp or anything you want. And sing along when we get to the chorus, once you pick it up.
It's a fun one.
Here we go.
I'm a skyscraper ween, I live on the 19th floor, but I'm not gonna to play anymore. 'Cause since we moved to Castlemilk, I'm wasting away. 'Cause I'm getting one less meal every day. Oh, you kinda fling pieces out to 20-story flat. 700 hungry weans will testify to that. If it's butter, cheese, or geely, if the breed is plain or pan, the odds against it reaching earth are 99 to 1.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey.
On the first day, my ma flung out a daughter of his broon. It came skiting out the window and went up instead of doon. Now every 27 hours it comes back into sight, 'cause my piece went into orbit and became a satellite. Oh, you can fling pieces out to 20-story flat. 700 hungry weans will testify to that. If it's butter, cheese, or geely, if the breed is plain or pan, the odds against it reaching earth are 99 to 1. On the second day, my ma flung out a piece out once again. It went and hit the pilot in a fast, slow-flying plane. He scraped it off his goggles, shouting through the intercom, "The Clydesdale Reds have got me with a breeding jilly bomb." Oh, you canna fling pieces out to 20-story flat. 700 hungry weans will testify to that. If it's butter, cheese, or geely, if the breed is plain or pan, the odds against it reaching earth are 99 to 1.
Whoa. I think I'm getting it.
Okay. At the third day. On the third day, my ma thought she would try another throw. The Salvation Army band was stundin' doon below. Onward Christian soldiers was the piece they should have played, but the Oompa man was playing a piece of marmalade. Oh, you canna fling pieces out to 20-story flat. 700 hungry weans will testify to that. If it's butter, cheese, or geely, if the breed is plain or pan, the odds against it reaching earth are 99 to 1.
Oh, wow.
One more verse.
Hungry kids.
These poor kids. Oh, so bad. We've rowed away to Oxfam to try and get some aid, and all the weans in Castlemilk have formed a peace brigade. We're gonna march to George's Square demanding civil rights, like nae more hooses over peace flinging height. Oh, you canna fling pieces out to 20-story flat. 700 hungry weans will testify to that. If it's butter, cheese, or geely, if the breed is plain or pan, the odds against it reaching earth are 99 to 1. Oh, you canna fling pieces out to 20-story flat. 700 hungry weans will testify to that. If it's butter, cheese, or geely, if the breed is plain or pan, the odds against it reaching earth are 99 to 1. 99 to 1. Oh my gosh. There we go. So, I mean, you know, if you end up going to Scotland, you know, that you can use it, because you know what everyone does when they go to Scotland, they say, "I'm like 10% Scottish," you know. But if you say, "I know the words to the Geely Peace song," that's going to get you places. That is going to get you places. So, oh yeah, your seatmate's calling. Oh my goodness. Theo. Aw, we miss you, Theo. I hope we can see you soon. I don't know why it's doing that. Did my maybe my lyric sheet mess it up?
You know what? Let's blame it on big tech.
Big tech. It's frames. And I don't know why. Yeah. Well, let's talk. Okay, wait.